It's just old gear. And it looks like we are live here. And where? All Gear's garden. And Gear's backyard. Gear's container garden. I got some stuff in the ground here, but not a whole lot. Yep, it's just old Gear's garden here. Live look at Gear's garden. We got some tomatoes growing over here. Y'all see those little green bad boys there? Hey, TM Bushcrafter, you having a good one? Got some carrots growing here. Don't know if they're going to amount to anything or not. Oh man, I don't know what kind of weed both of these are, but there's enough of them. Hey, our cabin in the woods. Yeah, if nothing else, we'll have fried green tomatoes with those. Of course, they quit riding that and went in and nothing until I start filming. Then they're back out here riding their little four-wheeler again. But hey, they're having the time of their life, so that's awesome. Hey, Wide Family Farm, how you doing, Corky? But been out here deadheading some marigolds and zinnias. Done all the zinnias first, or most of them anyways, and said the heck with the rest of the marigolds. I don't know about y'all, but old Gear's tired and wore out of this season. So do a little live tour of my garden here. We'll stay right here until 3 minutes or 5 viewers. Hey, Food Forest Permaculture, how you doing, Howie? I still got to catch up on your videos. Been out here in the garden doing a little bit of work and thinking about if I want to do more work or not. And thinking about all the videos I got to catch up on. The season is finally slowing down at work. Still, we're short-handed and running back and forth and up and down stairs and all around. It's tiring. I'm sure y'all know how that goes. Jobs have been short-handed for years, especially now that they're figuring that how they can get away with it. And blame it on nobody wants to work, which that is part of it, but a lot of places say they're hiring, but they ain't really hiring. Right on, Corky, thank you. These zinnias, as you can see right here, we got one, well, it's on its way out. And then down here further on it, you got 2 more zinnias popping out. So, do you really need the deadhead zinnias? I don't think so. I mean, it looks better when you have them deadheaded. Yeah, get on it. Yeah. The trees are about taking over the fence row back here. I used to keep that all trimmed down, but now I just keep it trimmed on this side and let them grow. Alright, we're at the 4-minute mark. We got 3 people still watching. Try not to make y'all dizzy. My turkey had a baby today and we had to catch her and the baby. Awesome. Is that the one in the garden? But yeah, we got some birds eating over there at the dump of the stump, or trying to. However, I keep running them off, or scaring them off. We got the okra right here. I've got this pod right here. I'm gonna let it grow up and dry out for seed. And I got one right there. And I thought I had another one somewhere. Huh, that one's a good eating size right there. We'll go ahead and pluck it off. 4 people watching, thank you all. We're still producing okra too. We got a Sweet Success cucumber back there. It put off a couple. And if you look way down in there, it's got one right there. Probably not going to do much more, but we'll let it grow and see if it does. We got some more okra coming up here. Not sure if it'll do anything. Sorry about the background noise, but hey, they're having a good old time, and that's awesome. Look at those marigolds. Marigold. Yes, they do, Corky. Some beautiful white flowers. Wind's starting to blow. We still got cherry tomatoes. Been picking a bunch of them. Got some right here that need to be picked. Try not to make you all dizzy. But there's a big old bunch of green ones. So, okra tastes awful. Not very many. I mean, there's people that don't like okra, but you know what? It's more for me. I like it raw, like it fried, like it baked, roasted, whatever you want to call it. Like it in stews, and awesome if you like it too. If you don't, more for me. Hear the crunch? Mmm. Yeah, yes, keeping them out of trouble. They need help with that for sure, staying out of trouble. We got our pole beans right here, our Forte pole beans. And we have Armenian cucumber. Not sure if it's ever going to produce any or not, but it's got flowers on it. And over here, the tomatoes. We got some big tomatoes, though they're not real big. That's pretty cool. They don't get very big. Hey, we'll fry them up. And we finally got a sunflower that the groundhog hasn't gotten yet. And some marigolds. I've neglected my poor marigolds. I should stand here and deadhead, but I'm not going to, because I already deadheaded some, and I just don't feel like it. You want to come over and deadhead my flowers? I'll let you. Ready for fall? Well, probably should be planting fall stuff here already. We got a little bit of cherry tomatoes here in these buckets. Some petunias there. Got carrots grown in that 5-gallon bucket. They're not gonna amount to much because they're too crowded, but we're gonna let them grow until we decide to call it. Hey, Cindy Squirrel. Let's come over here. The green beans. These plants were looking awesome and had good flowers, and they were producing. And then that old groundhog got a hold of them. These look a lot better. These down here, not so much. But they might snap back out of it, which it looks like it is, and we might get some more green beans. If not, oh well. We got an eggplant right here. Would y'all look at that little baby? So the answer to Ragnarok Homestead and Prepper channel, can you grow eggplant? in one of these containers? The answer is yes. But me personally, not very good. I'm going to go ahead and pull that one off there. Did you look at those marigolds? Isn't that beautiful? That is strawberry blonde marigolds. Supposed to be. And that's strawberry blonde marigolds too. And I think these are your Cracker Jack marigolds. These are the most beautiful of all. And the garden goose. We've got some beans growing over here, some cucumbers. Not sure if they'll amount to anything or not. 5 thumbs up. Thank you all. 5 watching. 4, 5. Whoever's watching, thank you. I got a decent amount of green beans. However, I should have had several more than that. Hello, little homestead by the beach. How you doing? Like the ones with red, those are pretty. Speaking of pretty, these little dollar store planters, after a couple seasons, I guess they was out during the winter last year. However, they was out in the elements. I think they still would be brittle if I put them in the shed. What's my thoughts on these? For $1.25, are they worth it? Well, it's a container to grow in. Now it's trash. Oops. See how brittle that was? I mean, if a 300 and something pound guy stepped on me too, I'd probably break. But that one is already beat up. You can see that big old hole there. And yeah. Now, I shouldn't have done that. I should have got something and blocked that hole and reused it. That's what not to do, folks. My wife just got home with groceries. Have a good one, our cabin in the woods. What's for supper? We hungry. Think we're gonna do hamburgers without the buns. Pile up some pickles, lettuce, onion, use some ketchup, some mustard, have some tater tots. Pretty simple. Somebody forgot to get some buns and bread. And I'm not driving to the store, even though it's just half a mile down the road to get some. Right over here we have cucumbers. That plant several times has been doing real good, and then the groundhog comes back. There's old Boochie Mama coming back here to see if I'm grilling. See her sniffing. You got something cooking? Hey, Bushy Mama. Oh. Hey, Uncle Al. I can't remember how to say that name. Die Bullfrog, I think is how you say it. But we got the pole beans growing right here. Hoping that we're going to get a little harvest. Yes, you see a chimney up there on the house, but it's not usable. It needs a either redone or a sleeve put into it. And we just rent here, so it's not worth me doing that. Let's come over here. These zinnias, marigolds, white Eskimo marigolds. Can't wait until those go to seed. I'm looking forward to saving those. Even though they're Monsanto seeds, Old ways gardening. They come from the place anyways. I shouldn't tell myself, I guess. These white little bush flowers over here are Lantana. And I don't really see the big bees around them, but the little bees like them. We had the watermelon. I haven't uploaded that video yet, I don't think. Not sure if I will. If I do, I'll end up cutting it real short. It wasn't exactly a bust, but it wasn't a major win. However, it was a win because I learned that I could grow them. So if I done it next year the same way, but just done one plant, I think I'd do pretty good on the watermelon. Wish I had about 5 more of these eggplants. I can't even remember what kind of eggplant that was. I got it from In My Gardener, or seeds anyways. We got lunchbox peppers. The kid loves them from the store, but he don't love homegrown enough to come out here and pick them. But I think they're pretty good. We got banana peppers over here. We've done real good on these peppers this year. These banana peppers, what's crazy is off the same plant, I can eat 10 of them and one will be real spicy. Like, daggone, what's going on? So we got some more there. Not really much else to show on the porch there. So I might stand here and pick these peppers before I go in, and I might not. Got us a little bucket right here, little 1 gallon bucket. These are handy, folks. Put your cameras in, your little snippers, your seeds, your bird feeding cup, your soda bottle. Oh! Having a good old time over there. Here's our late 2020 saved seeds, marigold seeds. We don't have the top, well, we have the top zipped right now, but we're going to undo it when we get inside. Our marigold seeds there. Just having a grand old time. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of jealous. My 4-wheeler when I was a kid was an old orange Montgomery Ward lawnmower. Man, that thing is pretty tough though. We took it through the woods and pulled old junk lawnmowers around with it. Good old time. Well, this is just old Gears Garden here. I don't want to keep you any longer than I don't know. Right on, Al. Have a good one. Bought the kid a trampoline years ago, and yeah, he jumped on it for about 2 hours. And then a couple nights after that, he'd jump on it for about an hour. And after about 2 weeks, he'd jump on it here and there. And this year, you know how many times he's been out here? One time. So I'm thinking it's time to get rid of that trampoline. It's got a bunch of leaves and mulberry sticks and stuff on it. And if you flip that frame upside on its side, that'd make an awesome trellis. Huh. Be some good scrap metal for someone too. Thank y'all for coming by. Oh, I didn't show y'all some of these green beans. Are these Blue Lake or are these Canter? Hey, Broke Cowgirl. Use it to build a greenhouse. Look at all these green beans right here. Good little snack right there. That little handful, maybe a large handful right there, make a good little snack. Not enough there to mess with cooking up. I mean, I guess you could throw them in a little skillet, little vegetable oil, some garlic, some salt. That's alright. I didn't really plan on going this long. Nothing special about All Gears Garden. Hey, Brampton Gardener. But, yeah, banana peppers right there. Lunchbox peppers right there. We have a little baby red one right there. The red ones are my favorite. But hey, the orange ones taste good, yellow ones taste good. And the green ones, yeah, I let them turn color. Oh, we had a tomato plant. It was, I don't remember if it was not a volunteer, a sucker, or what it was. But if you look closely right there, you can see 3 little green tomatoes. Like I said, they probably won't ripen. They might. Still got some time yet. Yeah, here's the old carrot bucket. Pretty crowded in there. Won't crowd it that much next time. White Eskimo marigolds. Smell it. Oh. Just All Gears Garden here. About done. What my plan was for tonight was to come out here and go ahead, and I was going to leave those beans right there, but I was going to go ahead and pull these and plant some lettuce. However, my time I was going to spend doing that is taken up, or took up already. Whenever all this is done, I'm just done with gardening this year. I'm ready to just pull it up and till it have a good winter and good luck and seed in the spring. I don't know if y'all do it or not, but in the winter time, when it's a long winter, and sometimes you just need some sunshine, and come out here and look at your garden. And you won't see any green in the wintertime here, but you can envision spring and summertime and what you're going to grow. And that's good for the body and it's good for the soul. Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah. Not sure if these beans will do anything, but before I go inside, I'm going to give everything a good soaking and wish it well. Probably just going to give the beans and flowers a little water, and we had a good rain yesterday. It could have rained about 3 times as much, but I might not even water. Well, I'll water the beans because I know what kind of moisture's in them. Well, I know what's in everything. Alright, I'm just rambling now. So, yeah, it's nice to have a break for winter. That's when I sow and buy more seeds. I don't sow, but I love buying seeds. I'm not, I use Johnny Seeds, I use M.I. Gardener. I've used Baker Creek in the past, and I can't say I won't order from them, but just from my experience from their seeds, for the price, the amount of seeds you get, and the germination, I just wasn't really happy. Now with M.I. Gardener, I've heard people have bad success, but as cheap as his seeds are, I've had pretty good success rates. Gonna be getting the greenhouse all planted right on 10. Make some videos of it, even if it's just a standstill show and talk, show and tell. Don't know if you'll have a winter garden or not. Right on. Let me show you something. You already seen them. Marigolds. Got pink, and let's go back over here. Well, Johnny's is a little bit more expensive, but you get a bulk of seeds, and you have seeds on hand. I got the pole beans from Johnny Seeds. Since I grew pole beans this year, I might not next year. However, they've done decent this year, so I might try them again. I've heard from gardeners you should rotate pole beans every 2 to 3 years, not grow them every year for pest, bug stuff. Their shipping is nuts to Canada. Nasturtiums from Baker Creek. Right on. I looked at their calendulas last night, and they have, I don't remember exactly what it's called. Sunrise pink, I believe, or salmon pink. Maybe it's sunrise pink, and they're like a salmon pink color. Can't talk. Oh. But my marigolds, my zinnias, pink ones, red ones. Pretty sure I had one that was like orange earlier in the season. Green ones. I wish there was more green ones than there was, but hey, we'll take what we get. I like watching the butterflies, the hummingbirds and bees on the zinnias. Well, there you go. We got us a little piece of okra. Blur up. All right. Marigolds. Any of y'all know any chats that are on Tuesday nights? Feel free to let us know. Don't those look tasty? Super sweet 100 cherry tomatoes. Oh yeah. Gotta have the super sweet 100 cherry tomatoes, right? Creekside Maples. Tony Kettle Kitchen. Alright. Not sure I came across them channels, but I'll try to check them out. Alright, I've went 30 minutes rambling. Yeah, I know somebody that grows super sweet 100 cherry tomatoes, and they just let them come back every year on their own. However, I have have a addiction with growing my own tomato plants, and I have a problem with starting them way too early. Actually, I did that this year, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember which of these I grew and which of these I bought from a stand that buys from the Amish. There's a Tommy Toe tomato plant here somewhere. Looks like we got one Tommy Toe right there. The spoon tomatoes, I haven't grown those. I thought about it, but then I think, when it's 100 degrees, do I want to be standing there hand picking little bitty tomatoes? And I talked myself out of it. Right on, TN Bushcrafter. My garden frog. I think that was a Dollar Tree buy. I don't remember. It's been so long. They take forever to pick, split, and squish, and the plants are monsters. Speaking of monsters, these little, whatever they are they locusts maybe? I can't remember. Those are monsters. Hey, Callie. Hey, Callie. What you doing? What you doing, buddy? You been picking at your ear again? Been picking at your ear again? Eat it. Choker, eat it. Oh, what you doing, Booty Mama? Where you going, Boots? Oh, man. No tree of heaven. We got little okras. I think I already showed these to you, growing over here. And I'm not sure if they'll do anything or not before it gets too cold. Hey, right there we got another sunflower. That's awesome. And it looks like we got a squash plant that survived. Whoa, right there. Huh. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Has different names. Right on. Alright, folks. I won't keep you any longer. Thank y'all for coming by. And y'all have a good one. Grow something, or get prepared to grow something when the time comes, spring. I got my basil over here, little flowers on it. I was picking the flowers off, but this late in the year, let it be. I've got to go watch him play at the game again tonight. Right on. Hopefully he wins whatever. Is it basketball, football? I think it's football season, isn't it? It's got to be football. I think I remember you mentioning football. But yeah, let me go back over here to my bucket. If you can get a 1-gallon bucket anywhere from like a deli, or if you go to a bait shop and they're selling a bucket of knives on the counter, might ask them if they'll save you one, or if they have one you can have. Or I mean, it'd even be worth $1 to me. Just put your seeds in it, all your camera, your twine, your clippers. You can even use it for a harvest bucket. Drill some holes in the bottom, harvest your, let's say, peppers, use a water hose to rinse them off. I got 2 of these buckets. The other one's inside. Football, but he's in band. Oh, right on, TN. That's cool. I was in band when I was in school. I mean, we didn't have a football team. It was just a band class, I guess. And the teacher kept on, anytime someone would mess up, the teacher would blame us drummers for messing up. And even when other people would say, no, it was me, she'd still blame us drummers. So one day I had enough and told her where she could take these drumsticks and put them. But then I said, no, get your own drumsticks, I'm keeping mine. And walked out, went to the principal's office, told him myself, and yeah, anyways. Oh man. Just old Gears garden here. 35 or 40 of these black containers, 16, 17 5-gallon buckets, miscellaneous little containers too. I was going to do a experiment. Well, I started it earlier in the year, growing lettuce in those little containers there. Yeah, you don't want to use what I used. You don't want to use what was it? Can't remember what it was. But if you use some good soil, potting soil, you'll be able to grow and plant lettuce seeds in them. But alright, Brampton Gardener, thanks for coming by. Enjoy your dinner. Have a good one. And probably see you around. Marigolds. Alright, y'all. Thanks for coming by. Bye for now. Ooh. Bye for now. Have a good one, guys.